This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Tuesday to talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin ETFs, what's happening. There's so much drama. And of course, one of the biggest pieces of drama that's circulating around the cryptocurrency community, and that is missteencrypto dead? Is Randi Hipper taking over? Who is that? Who is she? New name, who dis? New username, who dis? We're gonna... What am I doing? Hello, everyone. Good morning. If you guys are ready to get into the crazy drama, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends. We have a goal of 125 likes, 100 live viewers. I'm going to say good morning to everybody. As people are coming in, I want people to get in here first before I start talking about everything that I'm doing and what's going on here, and really just breaking it all down. So again, say good morning to me, smash the like, let's get after it. All right, who's here? We got Randy Gordon. Good morning from South Africa. Good morning from New York City. Welcome to the stream. Kyle Rosa, Eric Bulldog, nice to see you. We got Oval in here. My girl, Alexandra G, who's so supportive. I love her.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
New phone. Who dis?
Who dis? Who dis? Who dis? Who dis? Thank you. We got Billy in the chat. Paul Kelly, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You guys know that little jingle? Good morning. Good morning. Brian, good morning to you over there on TikTok. Donato, welcome. Welcome. All set. Good morning. John Foster, good morning. If Emma Foster, the best mod, 10-year-old mod, she's amazing. She's in the car. Tell her I said good morning. Who else we have in the chat? Who else we got in the chat? Crypto Allah, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Crimson, nice to see you. Ray K, good morning. Mark Dutch, what up? Nice to see everybody here. Wow, you guys are really going off in here. Hugo, nice to see you. Automatic Beats, Tom Allen. Doge Bull, nice to see Doge Bull. All the emojis in there. How could I miss you? Sophisticated, Alberto's in the chat. War Player, Daddy-O. Daddy-O. It's Gold 13 Dragon. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Who else we have in here? Mellow Fellow, Shada, Giovanni from X. Nice to see you. Juan Lewis, Fashion Week. Nice to see you. Oh, I know who that is. I know who that is. What's up, dude? Dr. Arlie, all set. Automatic Beats. I said hello to. All right. I think I missed people for sure. Crypto Pollo, No G. Hello, everyone. San Antonio, Texas, man. I want to be in San Antonio. Hello. Hybrid says singing in the rain. Yeah, singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. We love to sing in the rain. I love to sing in the rain. I feel like we should do that. We should have a dance party in the rain, man. Dance party in the rain. So let's get after it, guys. I want to talk about everything that's going on because Juice Toast is in the chat. B Team is in the chat. FLUX.
Good morning, crypto fam.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Hugo. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat. That was like a boom. Like Adam Cole. Like, dude, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I just went live 5 minutes ago. And you're going to make me emotional already. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Wow, that is incredible. A nice to you. So, all right, guys. Thank you, Hugo, for bringing the hype to the announcement there. The moment has come, my friends. The moment has come. Hello, my name is Randi Hipper. And a lot of you guys have known that. I've been doxxed since I came in this space and, when I was 17 years old and I started getting in publications like the New York Times. All of that is on missteencrypto.com/press if you guys ever want to check that out. I did make a little tweet, a little post on the X saying, hi, I'm Randi Hipper. And you guys can notice here that the handle is remaining the same. So the handle at missteencrypto is remaining the same. That is digital real estate. You can't change that. Everybody knows that. You can't change it. However, I did change the name so that people, right off the bat, they see my name instead of missteencrypto. I'm going to be 21 next month, February 16th. It's an iconic day. I've been celebrating so many birthdays with you guys, and I'm just so excited to keep on going with this journey. This is part of the journey. I don't know why I'm getting emotional right now. Oh my gosh. This is part of the journey. It really is. And I was even talking about it with the fam. And I remember when I created missteencrypto. I remember, like, I literally had a dream about it, and I woke up and I told my fam, I was like, missteencrypto. And they were like, what's that? And I said, I think that's what I want for my new username. Like, for me to be able to go on social media, because I was only 17. I just wanted to tweet. It was lockdown. It was April 2020. It was a really depressing time for everybody. And I missed going to school and say good morning to people. I missed, like, my tutoring. I missed all my activities that I was doing. I was on cheer. I was just doing so much. And all of that stopped. And I really hated that. And I wanted to keep doing positive things. So I just created the handle at missteencrypto. You know, I'm a girl. I'm a teen. I'm in crypto. And it just really rolled off the tongue. So I remember just sitting outside of a park when there was nobody outside, and it was just so sad. And I just wanted to do something that made me happy. So I just put missteencrypto, the handle, in multiple social media platforms. And if you're Gen Z, you know that's worth a lot if you could find the same handle everywhere. So I just took it. I felt like that was a sign from the social media gods above to make this handle. So I did. Started tweeting simple things, and all of a sudden there was just so much attention to it. I started getting emotional. I started making, little videos like, good morning, crypto Twitter. My name is missteencrypto. What are you guys doing today? Just simple, really simple stuff. And there was just so much love for that. There was a lot of hate for it, for sure. But there was just so much more love. And I don't think I've ever experienced something like that before. Gosh, I'm getting emotional. Oh my gosh, stop it. Stop me. So I just kept going. And then by November 2020, I was hitting the streets of Manhattan, and I was asking strangers if they knew about Bitcoin. I was learning as I was going, and I figured, let's teach everybody what this is, because this is something that is going to change the world. The way we transact forever is going to change. The way we hold our value, the way we operate as a human race is changing. So why not be part of that change? Why not help people be part of that change? So I kept making content. I eventually started the missteencrypto show, which will be undergoing some changes as well, where I've had amazing people. I'll never forget, Ken was my first guest, and he was one of the people that helped me so much. There were really a lot of essential people to this journey, man. A lot of essential people to this journey that helped me so much. And they know who they are, man. They know who they are. And even to make this change on the name, I shout out to G Media. It's just been so long. And, I was 20 years old. I hit 20. I was like, I don't even know what's going to happen. I've just been taking everything kind of day by day. I started the Daily Zest over a year ago. I started off as the weekly Zest. The OGs know. And then I started doing it Monday through Thursday, expanded Monday through Friday, on top of the missteencrypto show, which was on 4 times a week at least during the bull market. And it will continue to ramp up. I have some amazing, amazing guests lined up for the Daily Zest. You guys have no idea. Really great guests coming on. So it's all a progression. Everything I've done is a progression. If you guys have been seeing over the past week, I've been changing my name on all the platforms. Just very slow progress. I don't rush into things. I've never rushed into things. I didn't come out and say I know everything. I didn't come out and say, oh, I have all this backing me, all this artificial backery. Thank you for the 50 memberships. Guys, pamp it for the memberships. Thank you for the membershippery. You know, I didn't rush into anything. You guys have seen me grow up. And growing up on X is pretty crazy. Just, I learned so much about life. I learned so much about people. I learned so much about business and the reality of what it means to be in finance, what it means to be in tech, what it means to be a part of a revolution. So this is just so iconic. It's just a really big moment. And I just did it on a random day because I figured, like, let's just put it out there. Let's put it out there. So that's basically what I did. It's a really big moment in my life. It's a really big moment for the brand. It's a really big moment, I think, for the community, because a lot of you guys are like family to me. And that's why I say, like, you know, this is a member of the Zesty fam, because this is a family. And family is more than blood, is what I've learned over the past 4 years. So I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting me, being there for me, and helping me grow up in an environment that's just so new, so zesty, and so full of life. And that's what crypto is, so full of life and love. So I appreciate it. And I don't want to get too emotional because I could just, like, cry my eyes out right now. It's not easy. I definitely am not taking an easy road here in any which way or form. I didn't work with dumb projects. I didn't work with, you know, unreliable people. You know, so just trying to do good. Just like the Doge community, I love their slogan, do only good every day. That's always been my mission. And a lot of you guys are like, oh, you know, what happens with this rebrand? Is it, you know, does this change what I'm doing? And it doesn't. My mission has always been the same. And my mission has always been to bring the next billions of people into this space, so that way people understand the fundamentals of what it means to be your own bank, to be in control of your assets, to live in a world that's censorship resistant, where you own something and you're happy because you own something. Life, liberty, and property have always been my priority. It will always be my priority. I will always make sure that the community is who's first in my mind every single time. Every time I talk to someone, every time I look to maybe go somewhere, it's always the community first. So I just wanted to go over that really quick and just talk about it, because I just really appreciate the love that you guys have given me. And this is a really big time in my life. So I'm happy to share it with you. And I'm excited to turn 21 with you guys, share another birthday with you. And it's just an amazing time to be alive, an amazing time to be in crypto. And I knew that if I went to college, if I went the traditional path, then I would get out at 21, at 22, and I wouldn't have the chance to have been Miss Teen Crypto. So I'm grateful to have been the first teen in crypto to make content. So, like, that's something that I know no one can take from me, is that I was the first ever teenager to make content in this space and spread adoption. So, and one of the first people to do on the street interviews as well in crypto. So I'm very excited for that. And I see a lot of people that even copy some things I do, and I think that's great. And I think that there's so many people that I've learned from, people that have we've given tips to other people. It's just amazing. Just the community is just freaking mind blowing. So thank you guys so much, and I appreciate every single freaking one of you. I appreciate the 50 memberships. This was a legit golden drop. This was a golden drop. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And shout out to Hugo. And shout out to Alexandra G. I know your super chat's going to come up. So thank you so much in advance. I appreciate you. So yeah, my birthday's not yet though. I see some birthdays flying around the chat. Not my birthday yet. February 16th. February 16th will be the 21st, and we'll be celebrating together. So it's going to be a great time. And this is also a new dress. So I wanted to wear a new dress, fit the vibe, new brand, new name, who dis, new dress, all of that. And it does have pockets, dude. It's got the pockets. For all the ladies in the chat, we do got the pocketry. We got the pocketry. So we're doing good. We're doing good. And I know I've had so many conversations with so many people already. So just shout out to everyone I've had conversations with about this too, because I've just had so many recently. And there were a few conversations that I had that I was just like, you know what? Yeah, it's freaking time, dude. It's freaking time. Shout out to Mello. His birthday is tomorrow. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, so I want to get into the stream. I want to get into the news because that's what you guys are here for, besides this crazy announcement and this life-changing thing that I just did. My gosh, I'm so excited, and I hope you guys are spamming those member emojis. I hope you guys are enjoying them. I know we added some more. Throw in that Liz Warren, throw in that Gary Gensler, all of that. Show me the socks too. I'm not wearing sockies. I got my little slippy on. I got my little slippy. I wear the slippers, so that way my feet don't hurt. Okay, let's see. We got, of course, Bitcoin below 47K. We hit 47K earlier. We've been tapping 47K. It's just not really like holding as of right now. So we'll keep an eye on the chart. For now, I want to talk about the regulation in the space and where this is all really going. So, firstly, we have the CFTC. We have New York, who is talking about their bit license. Now, the bit license in New York is absolutely tyrannical. The definition of tyranny, you could Google it, it's the New York bit license. It's actually ridiculous, where I barely have any access to the exchanges I want to have access to. I don't get to buy anything I really want to buy. And on top of that, they keep throwing cases against people like KuCoin, saying things like Ethereum are securities, fining them X amount of dollars, which are millions, and they have to leave the state. Meanwhile, is there any official regulation or any official law that says that Ethereum is a security? Oh, wait, no. So the bit license, New York, to me, it overall makes no sense, and they just make up the rules they want to make up, so that way it fits whatever narrative they're trying to push. We're seeing that the bit license now is facing some critical review, but is it really going to make a change? Are there changes that are really going to be made? Eventually, I think so, because crypto's inevitable. However, I wanted you guys to see what's happening now, what the latest is. The New York State Comptroller, Thomas DiNapoli, has revealed his concerns over the NYDFS, New York Department of Financial Services, management of the bit license. In a report on digital currency licensing in the state, he expressed only a limited assurance that the NYDFS adequately performs its oversight responsibilities regarding the bit license. The NYDFS has also been tasked with seeing over other financial authorities in the state. His investigations have had a wide range in them, but they have shown that 2 out of the 8 sampled applicants that they're looking at didn't fully complete the fingerprinting process before the application approval. They also have failed to provide proof of verifying applicants' tax obligations or minimum net worth documentation. They also discovered a 3-year age gap between supposedly some examinations of the license's financial conditions and the soundness of the business, which the NYDFS must conduct, but 4 years have passed between submitting the AML documents from the companies and granting their bit license, which means those documents were most likely now outdated. This is a huge problem. They don't want to audit anybody. They don't want to approve anybody for a bit license in New York, and they're not doing the right things while they're actually approving these people. So what has to happen? In my opinion, wipe out the SEC, clean it up, wipe out the NYDFS, get new people in there that are young, current, and understand the space, because it seems that, yes, they might know things that are happening in Bitcoin and crypto, but are they really putting forth legislation that truly protects the citizens of New York? I live here. I know that there is no protection, and it's just control. Because if we were really protected, they would have protected a lot of people from things like Celsius, FTX, but they didn't. And they just let that slide. Meanwhile, they go after people that really just have no business getting called out. And if they really wanted to benefit the citizens of New York, wouldn't they just let whatever exchange list whatever they want to list and let people have their liberty and choice to decide what currencies they want to acquire or not acquire? Because that's the whole point of America, is freedom of choice, which it seems like the NYDFS doesn't want you to have a choice. A little something to think about as well. The CFTC, besides the NYDFS, maybe reviewing their bit license, I would actually be eager to see if they actually do something with it. They're saying that DeFi identity should be a focus in the US for the policymakers. Now, this is another thing that makes me laugh. It's like Liz Warren's Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act, where she's trying to say that you have to KYC for self-custody, and she'll shut down cryptocurrency, which is physically impossible. All of it's impossible. It's a nice try. It's a nice little dream and delusion that they have. The CFTC seems to have similar delusions. The CFTC, the U.S. agency that regulates future swaps and options, wants policymakers to look at ways of identifying the individuals in DeFi. Policymakers need to identify and prioritize projects of greatest concern and focus on digital identity, KYC, and AML regimes, as well as a calibration of privacy in DeFi. They're scrabbling to tackle participants' perception that DeFi is immune to regulatory scrutiny, particularly because of the widespread use of pseudonyms to hide users' identity and the decentralized nature of the industry. Quote, the pseudonymity and disintermediation provided in most DeFi systems presents serious concerns for policymakers focused on ensuring AML and countering financing of terrorism regimes that are effective and provide appropriate protections and victim recourse for consumers. They say a central concern, which ironic wording, central concern, related to DeFi systems is the lack of, and some industries' designs to avoid clear lines of responsibility and accountability. They say DeFi has no clear route to ensure victim recourse, defense against illicit exploitation, or the ability to insert necessary changes and controls during periods of crisis and network stress. This one is the same thing I would say to Liz Warren and her anti-crypto army, which it seems that the CFTC is right up aligned with. Sorry to break it to you, but the name decentralized finance, DeFi, means no central authority. Oh, which means that you can't kill it, which means that you can't control what's going on, which means that maybe they should try to have a conversation with Christine Lagarde from the ECB that wants to have a kill switch on smart contracts. Meanwhile, that's impossible. You can't kill smart contracts, you can't kill the blockchain, you can't stop everything that's going on because it's decentralized and because code is law. Code is free speech, and you just can't take that away from people. They're saying that, oh, you can't, there's no privacy, there's no protections. One, if there was a lot of money laundering going on, why don't you look at your own traditional financial system? Why don't you look at cash as 4% of illicit activity in its transactions versus crypto's less than 1% of its transactions are for illicit financing? How do we know that? Because, oh, wait, the blockchain, it's transparent. You see everything that's going on. Oh, my gosh. My gosh. And then if they go to cash out at an exchange, there's the KYC you're looking for. So they really won't get far. Seems like they're just spreading FUD. Maybe they're missing the whole point.
Welcome.
Shout out to you, Alexandra G. They're missing the whole point. Maybe they'll learn one day.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're smart. Really, really smart. You're beautiful. Really, really beautiful. You're amazing. Really, really amazing. There's nobody else I'd rather spend my mornings with.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys too. I really do. I really do. It's important to realize what's real and what's delusion. This is the definition of delusion. You can't track everybody down. You could want to, but it's nice to want things. You don't get everything you want in life, CFTC. Life isn't fair, especially when you guys have been on the other end taking advantage of everybody for years, and now you're upset that maybe, just maybe, the people are getting some power in their hands and don't have to worry about an intermediary like you telling them what to do every single day with their money that should be theirs because this is America, right? Democracy, capitalism, all of that freedom, right? Your property's your property. No one messes with you, right? Unless you're JP Morgan, unless you're the banks that are coming up with the little scheme that nobody really knows about, in which they want to seize your private property for the sake of environmental reasons. So if they think the environment's going haywire, so guess what, guys? They could take your land just because they feel like it. But what can't they take? Your Bitcoin, your crypto. Be your own bank, guys. Let's wake everyone up to the realities out here. Now, really important things going on concerning the Bitcoin ETF and Gary Gensler.
Hucksters.
Still.
Fraudsters.
Scam
artists.
Ponzi
schemes.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh,
Hi,
Douglas.
Emma. Cool.
Yeah, I'm cool. Hi, Doug. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Hugo, nope, peasants shouldn't have any money. Only the ruling class. That's right. That's right. Only them. And only them allowed. Only them allowed. Listen, Liz Warren makes just like $200K a year. Somehow has over a $70 million net worth. That makes sense. Hugo, that makes sense. You can't tell me it doesn't make sense. She's just a multi-millionaire. Yeah, that's normal. Look at all the money Barack Obama made. Where did he get his money from? Let's ask the real questions. ETFs, drama. Yesterday, we saw a battle of the fees where each ETF issuer, low fees. No, I'm lower, you're lower, I'm lower, you're lower.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hype for Zype.
Yeah, pimping for the Zype.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Biomax,
You're
Tony's.
totally genuine, and a breath of fresh air each day.
Oh.
Stay zesty. And stay fired up, Hem.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. So much love for you. So much love for you. And hype for Zype, man. Spaces tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Mr. Yeet, can you throw a link to the Spaces tomorrow from Doug's X account? Okay. So we got BlackRock, Van Eck, they're all updating their Bitcoin ETF filings within hours because the SEC wanted some minor fixes to be made. They had a deadline this morning. Tomorrow is apparently the deadline to the SEC in order to approve this ETF. Can Gary come out and rug us all? Maybe his thread is indicating something like that. However, the updated filings will jump in. Among the latest changes in the updated filings is wording that seeks to mitigate damage to shareholders in the event of insolvency to avoid a conflict of interest between the ETF's authorized participants. It shows an almost unprecedented engagement between the SEC and the issuers, with filings following the SEC's response and then updated filings within a span of 24 hours. So we do see that there's active chatter going on between the SEC, between all the issuers. Even Grayscale, we see their GBTC discount is sinking to the lowest level in 18 months. So that means the price is creeping up for sure. The chief legal officer from Grayscale even tweeted this morning, causing some stirs on the X.com, saying, dotting some I's and crossing some T's, which means that the minor items that they are working on, just like fees, all these minor little things, just like even ARK Invest, 21 shares, they're dotting their I's, they're crossing their T's. We see a Forum S1, there's some amendments going on here, a bunch here, Van Eck, BlackRock, all of them. They're all making their little changes here, and people are starting to speak out, like Van Eck, like Valkyrie. Both CEOs are saying that they expect spot Bitcoin ETFs to be approved tomorrow and be available for trading beginning on Thursday, which is January 11th. Crypto traders are holding their breath waiting for the SEC to approve or reject the first Bitcoin spot ETF, and one of its issuers, Valkyrie Investments, is anticipating its decision shortly. Quote, we're expecting the SEC will deem the ETFs effective at the close of business on Wednesday and the trading to begin on Thursday morning. If and when The trading begins on Thursday. McClurg expects a $200 million inflow to $400 million of investors' funds coming to the ETF that they have, and all participants will see or might see a $4 to $5 billion inflow over the first couple of weeks. He said not all of the 13 applicants might make it to the finish line, but he expects the first batch of 10 to launch at the same time. Quote, I do suspect that one or two might not get off the ground on day one, just because there's a lot of work to be put in. I know that my team worked all through Christmas holidays and over the last week to be sure we're ready to go. So, Gary Gensler in the chat. I see you out there. I see you. Will Gary Gensler rug us all? Will he approve the ETFs tomorrow by the end of the business day? It seems like something Gary would do. Wait till the last second, or wait till Thursday and approve it on Thursday, or maybe just wait until next week just because maybe he'll find something else to think about. He might be thinking about how he thinks we're hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes. Right, Michael? Here's a little jolly thread that Gary Gensler put out. And now I saw someone take a screenshot of the first part of this thread and say, oh, this is great. He's telling people how to invest in crypto. Bro, did you read the thread? Did you read? Guys, please. Let's take a look. It doesn't work when I put it in book mode. All right, so I'll put it like this. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. A thread, some things to keep in mind if you're considering investing in crypto assets. 1, the offering of crypto assets investment services may not be complying with applicable law, including federal securities laws. Investors in these should understand they may be deprived of key information and other protections in connection with their investment. Let's talk about applicable law. Is there an actual applicable law that people could follow in cryptocurrency? No, because you don't tell people how to register with the SEC, and you say that all of these tokens and coins are securities, but you never actually detail how. What's a digital asset in the United States? What does that mean? Oh wait, they don't tell you. Number 2. Investments in crypto assets can be exceptionally risky and are often volatile. A number of major platforms in crypto assets have become insolvent and or lost value. Investments in crypto assets continue to be subject to significant risk. Now, yes, this is a decentralized landscape. Things can happen, maybe not in the best way. Why don't we rewind to 2023 and take a look at the banking system? How many banks were insolvent? We had at least 5 bank failures in 2023. The stocks that were even being shielded by the likes of Jim Cramer went to zero, don't even exist anymore. Because the banks were insolvent, because they lost their value. And you know what else is losing value rapidly? The US dollar, because of inflation, because of the global movement of de-dollarization by BRICS and their alliances. Why don't we worry about the banks? Why don't we worry about how they're over-leveraged? How we don't have proof of reserves on the banks. I think maybe in some ways, the banking system, the traditional financial system with stocks, bonds, and all of this jazz, is a little bit more risky, poses a significant risk to me than cryptocurrency does, being that Bitcoin is up over 150%, gold is sleeping, banks, stocks, a lot of them are down 90%, a lot of them went to zero, don't even exist anymore. Number 3, fraudsters. The fraudsters continue to exploit the rising popularity of crypto assets to lure retail investors into scams. These investments continue to be replete with fraud, bogus coin offerings, Ponzi and pyramid schemes, and outright theft, where a project promoter disappears with investors' money. Did I just hear FTX? Did I just hear Gary Gensler having backdoor meetings with SBF, never declared FTT a security, let SBF donate to a bunch of politicians, second largest donor to our president? Was that using people's money where he literally just disappeared with their money? Oh, wait, yeah. What else? pyramids and Ponzi schemes. Oh, isn't the dollar a little bit of a pyramid? Isn't like, if you look at the whole traditional financial system where the 1%, then the 10%, and then the majority? That seems a little bit odd too. Bogus investments like bank stocks that are depleted. Okay, all right. I think I'm understanding now. I think I'm understanding that there's a complete and utter double standard, and that every single thing that he wrote here, he should switch with banking stocks, should switch with stocks, should switch with all of their little investments that they make, because that's completely corrupt. Meanwhile, crypto exemplifies a free market, where again, every single transaction is transparent, and it's something that they can't shut off when it doesn't go their way, like AMC and GameStop. Oh, Gary Gensler, hucksters, fraudsters, scam
artists,
Ponzi
schemes.
Will that thread lead us to an ETF denial because he still thinks we're hucksters? Or is this just something that he tried to do to bring down Bitcoin price, which only it pumped after? These are the real questions we got. Gary Gensler, Liz Warren, the anti-crypto army, Janet Yellen. Her nice little haircut. We love Janet Yellen's haircut. Who else's haircut is so spicy? Who else makes the best calls hands down? And it doesn't matter what. Whether that's stocks like SVB that went to zero a month later. Or Bitcoin, January 2nd, said you can't kill it. It's here to stay after last January. Saying that you can't trust it. Mr. Bitcoin's going to go down big. Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer, let's throw back to January 2nd. Some wise words from the Jimmy.
No, there won't be an ETF. But I do think that the people who are in it for that are going to use that as a chance to sell. But this thing is, you can't kill it.
No, can't.
And the late Charlie Munger, who was so brilliant on so many things, was blind to this. Now you can say, wait a second, maybe it's all going to come
Jamie
unravel.
Dimon has not spared any negative words.
No, but look, I mean, it's a reality and it's a technological marvel, and I think people have to start recognizing that it's here to stay. The SEC's been against it almost the whole time.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean that every one of these is here to stay, but I do think that it's about, this is a remarkable comeback that was unexpected. Except for all the bulls who turned out to be right.
Gensler does a lot of jawboning.
You know what I find ironic about the whole thing is that, the bulls just happen to be right. Remember Jim Cramer, how he literally bought a farm with his Bitcoin profits? Oh, yeah, and then he went bearish on it until it made its way back, and now you can't kill it. It's here to stay. But Jim Cramer isn't always consistent, right? January 2nd, he's saying you can't kill Bitcoin, it's here to stay. And then just 6 days later, January 8th, Jim Cramer alert. I think we should just pack it all. Let's pack it up. Let's sell it all. Let's get out.
To another stock. We got Riot Platforms and Marathon Digital.
What are we doing with these? Let's stop fooling around. If you want Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's topping out, by the way. So I'm going to say enough is enough, and ka-ching is ka-ching. And that, ladies and gentlemen,
comparison to
enough is enough. Ka-ching is ka-ching. Let's get out of here. Jim Cramer said Bitcoin's topping out. Let's sell it all. But it's okay, because I'm never leaving. Because Bitcoin's not going anywhere, Jimmy. What are you talking? Bitcoin's topped out. Guys, if you've ever seen an inverse Cramer, we'll see how this one works out. We'll see how it works out. Let's sell it all. Jim Cramer says it's done. We're done. We're done. Sheesh, dude. Thank you for the chilies, Michael. Inverse Cramer. Yup. Cramer loves to make his comments move. Dude, like, he loves to make his comments. I never listened to this man, and it's only benefited me to the most. I really don't listen to anybody in mainstream media because I don't trust any of them. Oh, Jim. Oh, Jim. Hold on. I got a sound, guys. I got a new one. I got a new one. Ready?
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you, Jim? How dare you? How dare you tell us that Bitcoin's going to zero? It's topped out. It's over. It's over. We have some other things going on in the space, like people getting liquidated. Oh, the liquids. The Bitcoin ETF approval is expected soon. Obviously, is what we're all talking about. And because of the little price increase we had yesterday, some bears, some people that were shorting Bitcoin saying we're done, we're paper handing, they lost $100 million. Traders betting against Bitcoin prices going higher lost over $100 million in the past 24 hours as expectations of a Bitcoin ETF approval in the U.S. is nearing the finish line. Surged as high as 9% yesterday. We're going to dive into the crypto market recap. Right now we got Hex and Bonk going bonkers, BSV pumping, TIA, a few things going off today. Some red, some green, some things for all of us to see. So let's look at Bitcoin. Again, $100 million in liquidations yesterday. We are sitting below, unfortunately, $47,000. We're at $46,707 right now, down 0.61%. We were trying to go up a little bit. We had a high today of around 47.2. Looking here, we had a green dot that played out pretty nicely. Momentum went up with confidence. Green money flow is still here. The VWAP made its way back up. We're looking to maybe have some higher moves with the VWAP unless Jim Cramer, we topped out. Oh my God. We were about to hit that overbought territory here with the RSI, but we are still lingering in this bullish zone, which is pretty decent, pretty nice. We're above our 44.8. I love that. I love that for us because, again, looking at 44.8 from the past is something we really didn't establish a good support here. Even looking from January 5th of 2022 all throughout April of 2022, where was the support? Just testing and rejecting. Looking back here, really not great support back here in 2021 before going up to 67K Bitcoin, 69K Bitcoin, but really haven't established a great support here either back then. Looking even farther back, we tried to establish support here back in 2021. It pretty much worked out pretty decently. But then again, falling right back through in May. So it wasn't like the best of the zest. So I am looking for that change to maybe happen now where maybe we do retest, but I would like to establish a nicer support here. Anyway, looking to the upside, again, that's the level I'm still watching out for is 44.8. Obviously, continuously closing above it for at least 3 to 4 days to make my heart feel warm and fuzzy. We're also looking upwards to 48K. That's what I really want to see. And then the next big resistance I see is around 48.4, 48.3. Because again, looking back at history, 48.3. What happened to my little alarm? Oh, okay. I thought I got rid of something there. But yeah, looking back at 48.4, again, we had like a little bit of a support kind of going here, but we didn't really quite snatch that in December 2021. And even here, back here in 2021, September through pretty much the whole month there going into October, early October, we didn't establish a great support here, but we did establish sort of a support down here at 47.6, and we took off to that all-time high. So I'm very interested to see what happens next. And even back here, if you look at this 48.4 back here in February 2021, we were kind of establishing support here. There was like definitely defense at this level here. So I would like to see that again. I would like to see it again and again and again. And again and again and again. Isn't it crazy to like be here all throughout this crazy freaking price action? Gosh, watching dollar by dollar, all of us little nuts out here. All of us little nuts. If you guys think we're gonna maybe approach 47K or maybe approach that 48K, guys, Let me know your thoughts, man. Let me know your thoughts. I got to fix this freaking alarm. I definitely messed it up. It's okay. But yeah, if you guys think we're going to hit 48K today, let me know in the chat. Let me know with a 1 or a yes emoji, because we have so many beautiful members in this chat. If you guys think we are going to have a green day, put a 1 or a yes emoji, or a 2 and a no emoji. Let's jump into Ethereum. And if you guys want to do some chart requests, I'm gonna do just a few for y'all. We got Ethereum, that's $2,262.69. Ooh-hoo. Down 3% today. We're looking here. We got a green dot that's nice and printed, so I want to see how that works out. We have some nice VWAP that's going, although the money flow is tinkering in the downward direction. Looking here at the RSI, we are kind of sitting around this neutral zone, hoping that we maybe bounce off this neutral line at 50 and bounce back up. But we're looking and we keep testing this 2340 level, and I keep telling y'all, like, 2340 is magical. It's literally magical. I don't know what's going to happen, but it makes my heart feel good, so that's what I'm going with. We want to establish a good support here. This was a major rejection that led to triple-digit Ethereum back in the day in May of 2022. So I'm telling y'all, like, I want to see 2340 established. I want to see support there. I want to see it close above. That's the goal. That's what I want. That's what I need to see. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I need. You're the only one I see. We got $64.96 Litecoin. Down 420%. Oh, what a zesty percent, but not in the best way possible, will I say. But Litecoin is beautiful. She's the right coin. I'm going to stop what I was going to say. We got a green dot that's printed here, which is nice. VWAP above that zero line. Seems like maybe the money flow is slightly in the red, but hopefully she wants to curve over. And that RSI, guys, dude, look at the RSI. Trying to stay above this oversold region. Still embarrassed, though, looking to make a move back up there. Obviously, we've been in this continuous, like, 2-year downtrend or whatever for Litecoin. You zoom out, it's just been a little bit scary. Anyway, zooming back in here, we're looking to tackle this little line here, come above it, and we want to go to $74, tackle that 200-day SMA, and see what the frick is up, dude. That is what I want. That's what I want to see. Let's go to Dogecoin. Dogecoin is currently on its way to the moon right now. Physically, there is a Dogecoin on a rocket ship going to the moon. Now, we are struggling with this 8 cents. We're just below it now, 0.078, down 3.85%. Looking here, we do have a fresh green dot, and it seems like the chart looks very similar to Litecoin, except for that RSI is giving us bearish, even more bearish, but we're looking to maybe hop back up and see what happens. But ideally, above the 200-day SMA is ideal. Staying above the 8 cents, I want to close above it. And the bullish target here is just over 8.5 cents, 0.086, 0.087 range. That's what I'm looking for here. That's what I'm looking for. I'm hoping that Doge and Litecoin could pop back, because they took a hit during this dip, but they didn't bounce back the same way that Bitcoin and Ethereum did, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Big second dump coming. Listen, man, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, because people are highly emotional and stuff. But that's pretty much my thoughts on the whole thing. Dave Digital, I'll tell your future. Alexandra G. Randy levels respected. Freaking respected to the max. You always listen, like Mitch Ray says, you got to respect the TA. You got to respect the TA. Oh, Mitchell Ray. Oh, Mitchell Ray. That guy. Oh, speaking of Mitch. Okay, hold on. Because I will be at 12 p.m., so an hour and a half, will be the start of Scott Carney's show. Scott Carney has been on my show before, the missteencrypto show, which, again, rebrand coming soon for that. But shout out to Scott Carney, because this guy is super, super smart, man. I respect the actual out of him. And he created, or was part of, the harmonic patterns, the Gartley, and all these iconic things on the chart here. So this is his channel right here at Harmonic Patterns Official. He has his own indicators as well on TradingView. He was the creator of the harmonic. So it's actually like super sick stuff. So I will be on his channel he'll be starting around 12. I'll be hopping on a few minutes after he begins, because that's the way his show flows. So here is his link, and I hope you guys stop by in a little bit. If you guys have chart requests, please give them to me, and I will look them up. Mitchell, yes, Mitchell Ray. This is his mentor right here. If you guys know Mitch Ray, OG trader in the space. He knows his stuff, and one of his mentors was Scott Carney. So I'm actually very honored to go on his show today, and I was honored to have him on mine. So shout out to Scott. He's a family man, and I respect him and his grind and how smart he is. So shout out to him. Did y'all hear about Satoshi? Yeah, I could talk to you about Satoshi, man. So if you guys didn't know, there was a mysterious around $1.2 million Bitcoin transaction that was sent to Satoshi Nakamoto's wallet. This amounted in 27 Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people are speculating about that, and this Bitcoin was sent on January 5th. Now, this was the same wallet that was mined the Genesis block on January 3rd, 2009, still containing the first 50 Bitcoin award. So the thing is that this person, whoever it is, whether it's Satoshi themselves or whatever, sent 27 Bitcoin to the wallet. Now, this might have been a flush out for whoever is rich enough to do that. Flush them out so that way they could maybe say, oh yeah, this is Satoshi's identity. Are you guys like literally that delusional? Are you that delulu that you think Satoshi, if someone sent this man 27 Bitcoin or this woman, whoever it is, I have my own ideas. Do you think they would come out and say, hey, IRS, this is the 27 Bitcoin that was sent to me. Here's my identity. That is hilarious. How do you say Satoshi's going to reveal his identity because some IRS little law that they said or regulation decided to put in place now that's not going to last, by the way. Satoshi's going to give himself up for that? Laughable. Now, the second thing is people like Craig Wright claim that they are Satoshi Nakamoto. Hopefully, we could have a conversation with little Craig soon. Winky. So if Craig Wright is Satoshi, like he claims, then is he going to claim this to the IRS? Is he going to say, IRS, here's my 27 Bitcoin that I sent to my own wallet?
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
OMGI, heart, harmonics got tiny because of you, collision, cookie, flexed biceps, rose.
That makes me so happy, Dave. That makes me so happy. So yeah, tune into Scott's show at 12 o'clock, hour 20 minutes. I'll be on there. Send Randi Hipper the 26 Bitcoin. Yes, I will accept your Bitcoin. The link is in the live chat in the description. If you guys want to send your 27 Bitcoin, then you could definitely send it over. I'm waiting for someone to try the images inscribed in Egyptian tombs, see if they aren't 24-word phrases. Oh, God, you're funny. You're funny, Douglas. Shout out to Doug in the chat. Xander, hello. Nice to see you, Cool Cat Crypto. Ludaping, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. John Legend is in here. JBZ. What are the odds Satoshi is a human? Like maybe he's an alien? Is he an alien? Hi, MetaMask. Nice to see you. You said more fake Toshi. That's fun. Lazarus, hashtag Delulu. Yes, that is a thing. Crypto Farmer, nice to see you. South, I did the obligatory Emma vote, but I think yes, rebrand. Oh, that's nice. Hi, Smiley. Corey Butler. AB wants to know about the R chart. The R. I really got to find that picture of me with the pirate chain people with the hat. It was like really funny. It was like years ago. So same levels we're really watching out for pirate chain. 20 cents, 20 and a half right now, down 4.71%. You guys could see there was a really nice influx of volume here yesterday that pushed above that 200-day SMA. Really nice. Let's see what that candle was, the percentage here. Hello. So up about 27% yesterday. That's beautiful. So to retrace like 4.5%, that's not bad. The green dot really played out, I guess. Money flow still in the green. Interesting to see that. Also, the VWAP is pumping. And look at that RSI, man. The RSI went from the depths of the bear all the way into bullish. So really interesting to see what's going on here. So again, I would want to close above the 200-day SMA for at least 3 to 4 days and not fall below it. And if you do, maybe reestablish support at like 0.178, basically 18 cents. Or maybe this wick is indicative of the future 26 cents and maybe catch up to there because usually when you're above the 200-day SMA, you consistently close above it. That could bring you some nice price action. And the next big level I'm watching for is 31 cents, basically 32, because it seems like in the past it was a nice ride out to this level, establish support, take off, and then when it fell below, bam, bottomed out, and then came back up. So those are the two major levels I'm watching for Pirate Chain. Still the same. Been the same for a bit. Been the same for a freaking bit. Oh, okay, yeah. Emma sent me the... Okay, cool. So if you guys also want... While I'm looking for some requests here, we have 143 likes. Guys, 7 more for 150. Pamp that. Let me pull up this link. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Em. Shout out to Doug with his video. So awesome. I love this. Please engage with this tweet. Like it, retweet it, share the space. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, I always co-host with Douglas. So shout out to Doug. Doug Hype. Look at the Hype dude. Look at him go. He has his cake. He's playing his guitar with his tap. Ooh, that was loud.
Here with George Champier, it's up
That's
gaming
so awesome.
because
Look at him go.
you cannot lose.
Super corny.
Look at him go. Oh my God, I love that. Look at him go.
My name's Dob.
Doug is so funny, dude. I love Doug. Doug is hilarious.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
New sub here and growing zest hair. Is that normal?
Mark, I don't really know how to answer that. Growing zest hair. I don't really know what that means. I'm a little scared to answer the question, but I'm going to say it's okay because it's zesty. But do you guys like the rebrand overall, as you guys have been sitting on this thought for at least an hour now? Do you guys support the rebrand? Do you guys like the rebrand? We are pumping a little bit. Bitcoin is over 47K. So that's beautiful. Look, we're tiffing. See, look, 46. No. Oh, there's the 47. Come on, Bitcoin, go! Bitcoin freaking go!
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Pamp it up. Let's go to the minute. What's happening? Let's get down to the nitty freaking gritties out here. So it seems we had like this dump right here down to 45.8. Then bought back up like a mofo. And now, listen, we're testing levels. We're testing critical levels. Yesterday, we got up to like 47.3, 47.2. And I would like to maybe revisit that. Maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the zest. We're working our way up. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Oh, no, dump. Never mind. Red dot, VWAP. Oh, wreckage. Oh, poop. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That was not cool. Okay. Anyway, yay. Dump. We love that, don't we? Never mind. Bitcoin was something. No, it's not. That's so funny. I think that's so funny. It's hilarious. Crypto nomads, 50K. Let's get after it, man. I'm ready for 50K. If you haven't yet, make sure you guys join the Discord. Make sure. Oh, Golden, you beautiful person. Membershippery. Yeah, pimp the membershippery. Thank you, Golden. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. The golden showers. Dude, when I saw that in the chat yesterday, I was dying, dude. I was dying. Shout out to the Frankie Candles community, man. Wow, this is awesome. The membershippery is flying out here. Am I going to do the rebrand for all my social sites and websites? Yes. So I do have randihipper.com. So I'm planning to combine missteencrypto.com, randihipper.com, and redirect them to the same website, essentially. Because if someone looks up Miss Teen Crypto or Randi Hipper, they'll have the same website and the same results that basically come up there. So I'm working on it. And, the Miss Teen Crypto show, that's going to change. The name of that's going to change. Also, this show obviously stays the same because it's impartial. I did that a long time ago, kind of knowing in the back of my head that was coming. So I didn't. So I called it the Daily Zest instead of whatever I wanted to call it. Board, thank you for all the gifts, the heart me's, Kenny with the rose. We got more roses, a bracelet. Thank you. Some snazzy. So snazzy. I love this. When you were MTC, lots of people wouldn't take you seriously, and now they will. Ray K, listen, man, listen. A lot of people try to take advantage of me, and you're familiar with some. Try to take advantage of me. Miss Teen. No, we don't fly with taking advantage of me. And still, a lot of people do try because they were like, oh, she's young, she's a girl, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Meanwhile, I've been in this space longer than half of you plebs. So let's not assume things here. Let's not assume things here. Listen, I'm underestimated a lot. People didn't take me serious for a long time. And I feel like a lot of people lately have been changing their attitude towards me, which is good. We're getting there. But listen, I put in my time, I put in my work, and it'll show when it shows. And when people realize, they realize. That's pretty much it. Tyler on Gaming has been a member for 6 months. I wrote Language Timothy. Thanks. Xander said, I always took you seriously. Thank you, Xander. I appreciate it. Dave P, shout out to you. Lazarus said, LOL, plebs. Yeah, some of them are plebs. Yeah, a lot of people didn't take me seriously. Still, people don't, but that's fine. Very few, though. Majority do. The attitude, I think, has changed a lot since I turned 20. Randy A, shout out to you. Brandon, you're like the Benjamin Button of Bitcoin, wise beyond your years. I appreciate that. MK, what's up? Nomads, thank you. Best channel at the moment. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is a really great community. You guys are super supportive, and I'm happy I'm a part of it. And I'm happy you guys are a part of my family too. Because again, this is a beautiful family. This is everything I've ever wanted to do with my life and more. I really can't imagine doing anything else. And to start this rebrand, it's like really a journey for me. And I feel like it's a journey for you guys just growing up with me. I just think it's like a really special moment. It's a really special moment. And I just think that it was time. And then next month, I'm turning 21, so we're going to have some fun. I don't know, like, people are asking about Schmiz streams. I don't know about Schmiz streams. I don't know if, like, I don't know if YouTube's prepared for that. Not that I've ever partaken in anything to become Schmiz, but, I don't know if YouTube would be able to handle the Zest if I decided to do that. Like, girls don't know crypto or financial stuff, or girls can't play video games. Look at Kathy Wood. Yeah, that's true, Dan R. Listen, there's a tweet that was put out the other day that I thought was funny. That, like, just because maybe you don't like one or two women in crypto doesn't mean we're all, like... That's just like saying, like, SBF, because he's bad, like, all the men in crypto are bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not true. The same applies to women, where, like, you know, there are some people that are a little bit cuckoo and maybe don't put out accurate information. And that's the way it is. But that's why you guys are an audience, and you make decisions, you look at a post and you're like, oh, this person doesn't know what they're talking about, and then you move on. Michael, nice to see you. Michael Bitcoin Maxi on X. Hello, my friend. Hello. Emma will be sipping Capri Suns. Emma loves her fruit punch Capri Suns. However, I don't want to get sued, so I'm not going to talk about Capri Sun. So I could still cheer MTC. Yes, you could. Of course. Listen, like, you know, there are amazing people in this space. Like, really amazing women too. Like, so shout out to, like, all the women that really put in the frickin' work in this space. Like Mona, Wendy's been grinding for years. Like, there's just so many people that have been going off in this space for years. And I appreciate them, and all the new women that are coming in too. So I appreciate all the women that, like, are consistent. They put out content. Even this girl, Jenna X, I was on spaces with, and she was like, you know, I was doing stuff, but I felt like I wasn't adding value. So I started creating content that made her feel better about her content and that she was spreading value. So I really like, you know, people like that have that mindset, that are like, okay, like, I want to put out content that serves people and that has a purpose. Like, I respect that, like, hardcore. The only two amazing Web3 ladies I love are you and Mona. No offense to the rest, of course, Xander. But Mona is the best. Mona is, like, an exemplary woman in the space. And I hope, like, she finds this clip or someone tags her in it, because she deserves the love and everything that comes with it. Mona is professional. She freaking comes in. She has her nice setup in her house that I'm very jealous of, that I need to have a conversation with her about. She came in. She still produces commercials. She freaking came from mainstream news, made a decision and said, I don't like what they're doing over there. I'm going to do what I want to do. She's professional. She's articulate. She's well-spoken. And she has so much, like, to conquer in this space. Like, I think she should be way more popular. Like, she is so underrated right now. And I think the next bull market for a lot of people is going to change the game. And Mona deserves to be everywhere. And even last bull market, she was going to all these things, these, like, doing reporting for all these games and Web3 stuff. Shout out to freaking Mona, putting in the work, being an amazing woman. Shout out to her. Why am I 21? I'm never drinking number one of a mil. Whoa. What are we talking about, Jimmy, in the chat? I'm confused. JD Club, nice to see you. Welcome. You're the best I found. Oh, thank you, Corey. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Her skin is nice. Yeah, Mona's flawless over there. Absolutely. But yeah, I just want to just give all that love to all the people that just put in that freaking work, all the women that put in the work, all the people that put in the work in this space. It's just very exciting. Very freaking exciting. I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to help be in the space and just go off, educate, and do what we need to do. And again, despite the rebrand, the mission stays the same, which is adoption, which is helping people, which is making sure that we all get to prosper in this world, to be our own bank and not be held down by censorship. Emma puts the lotion on the skin or else it gets, oh yeah. Listen, John, Emma's got the skincare, man. The skincare. Skeeter McGoo, crypto should be crypto schnookums. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. You guys are great. I appreciate every single one of you. And if you haven't yet, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends. I do have to go on with Scott in just over an hour from now. So I do have to get ready for that. And I have a few things to do in between because I got people to see. I got things to do. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to Scott. Take part in the stream. It's an hour away. He didn't create a live yet, so I can't redirect y'all there. Can I? No. Okay. So just go to the channel and you'll find it. You'll be there and get after all of it. So yeah, shout out to Scott. Shout out to the TA. Respect the TA always, my friends. Respect the TA, or else you're gonna get a lot of. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, thank you guys for joining me. Happy rebrand day. Got to pump it up. Scott Carney goes, uh-oh. Shout out to Scott in the chat. So much love to you. Scott is amazing. Freaking shout out to Scott. This man is like killing the game. So smart. So smart you are, Scott Carney. So smart you are. You're an icon. You're a mentor. Beautiful person. Family man. All of it. I love that. Thank you guys so much. What channel name again? Here in the chat. YouTube. And also Doug. Before I leave, gotta drop Doug's thing again. Here's the tweet. Set your reminder tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, Spaces with Douglas Hype. The bestest of the bestest. I appreciate him so much. So yeah, let's get after it, guys. Happy rebrand day. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my Twitter for exclusive tweets. It really helps me out, helps out the channel. So that way we have a little bit of a zesty community in there. When Potato song. A potato flew around my room before you came. Oh, Doug, it's official? Okay, 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's not 2 anymore. So used to that. 1:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow is the Spaces with Doug using that linky poo. Also use the other link. Go over to Scott Carney's channel. 1 hour away. The TA, all of the zest and the spice and the love. Happy rebrand day. Happy Tuesday. Have a frickin' taco, guys. Have a taco. Eat something good. Have a cookie. Do something. Make yourself happy. Get ready for the ETS. If Gary Ruggs a soul, we know he's just a huckster. A fraudster. Scam artist. A Ponzi schemer.
Ponzi schemes.
And Bitcoin will survive ETF, no ETF. It does not matter because Bitcoin is decentralized. decentralized because Bitcoin brings us that beautiful electronic peer-to-peer cash system that you can send payments from one person to another with no financial institutions in the middle, no censorship, no inflation. 21 million Bitcoin, having scheduled every 4 years. If you haven't yet, take your crypto off of the exchange. Put it in your own wallet. Take self-custody, be your own bank. And as always, stay zesty. See you tomorrow, 9:45 a.m. Peace.